Hey Udemy, this is Dean here, and I wanted to do this video to one because I have to do it anyway. I have to do this campaign anyway, but two, to show you some just really cool things that you can do with the campaign builder and with Infusionsoft that literally you can set and forget for either a few months or even a few years. And I'll show you both of those and kind of what's happening. But yeah, this is something that I have to do. This is something that I am currently working on with a business partner of mine, and we both partnered up on a women's apparel store called Triple Thread, triplethreadco.com. And this is our business, one of our businesses. And women's apparel, if you don't know, is very, 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 very difficult to get off the ground. And one of the things that has to happen is you have to constantly engage your audience. You have to constantly be giving value, constantly be reaching out to them and touching them in very different ways. And so it's very important to be able to set up systems that work for you so you're not having to constantly do that. Now, this is being built for our marketing staff and our sales staff who originally they wanted to just go and do this themselves, or I shouldn't say they wanted, but they were going to go do this themselves. But when I told them, hey, well, we can set this up to where it goes, from a few months to a few years, they were ecstatic. And so I want to show you how I go about doing this and what this is going to entail. So essentially what's going to happen is anyone who is a new buyer or anyone who is a new buyer or is a part of the email list, they get on our email list somehow, they all go through this sequence. And so what happens is they get a little promo email, welcome to Triple Thread, blah, blah, blah. And then they go into 3 different sequences here. One is, and this happens every month, okay? So one is the end of the month Friday sale. The next is new inventory Monday. And the last one is every third Thursday of the month, there are surveys that go out. There are surveys that go out to everybody. And so these are very, very important to us, and it's something that we wanted to automate. And I'm going to show you how we're going to go about doing that. Okay. So you're going to watch over my shoulder how I go about doing this. Okay. All right. So let's start off with the emails that we got. So we have a Labor Day email, which is actually another thing on a different sequence that I set up. I just set up a bunch of Labor Day sequences, so for the next 5 years, basically everyone is going to get an email. Everyone's going to get an email on Labor Day, either on Labor Day or before Labor Day or after Labor Day. Pretty cool. And it'll have a promo code and everything. But let me go to the email that we have. So new inventory Monday email. Okay. So all the code's done. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, first I'm going to connect this, because you notice these are not connected right now. First I'm going to connect this. Boom. So we've talked about this before. This is a decision diamond, right? And so when you double click into this decision diamond, here are all the rules for determining where the person goes. Now, I could say I want anyone who has a certain tag go to survey sequences. I can say anyone who bought over $500 go to here. Anyone who has who likes chocolate can go to here. But in this situation, I want everybody to go to all 3 of those. Why do I want to do that? Well, I don't want to put all these into one sequence, because then I lose flexibility. I have to go and I have to say, okay, the first one I want to go out on Friday, and then change the timer. I want the next one to go out on Monday, and then change the timer. I wanted the next one to go out on whatever. It just becomes very bothersome. So I want all of them to be on different sequences, so I can easily just copy paste, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. So let's go into the new inventory Monday sequence, since this is essentially the first email that we got right here, and this will go with the other ones as well. Okay, so let's take this up, and we're gonna, well, first off, let's go set up. I have it wait at least 1 day right here. So we have our timer sequence. I'm going to take this off because I already set it up. So we have our delay timer right here. Double click into it. I'm going to wait 1 day because I don't want it going out the same day. Then I'll just say any day there. And I usually put it at 11 a.m. because these are all Eastern, depending on what your application's set up. Right now it's set up on Eastern here. I like it going out at around 11 a.m. so it's not lost in people's email. Actually, I don't say any day. Sorry. Going back, we want a day of the week. We don't want a day of the month. We want a day of the week. And then we're going to do, this is Monday, new inventory Monday. So we'll click the M down there. And then we're going to go and do first Monday. That's why we want the day of the week. If you do the month right here, day of the month, it doesn't let you do that. So we're going to say the day of the week, first Monday of any month. Okay? So first Monday of any month. Now, it's funny because here they don't, you can see our staff is not very, they kind of get it, they kind of don't. But for them, they're thinking, okay, well, the next Monday we want this one to go out, or sorry, October we want this one to go out, and November we want this one to go out. If someone comes into our list in the middle of October, I'm not going to send something to them that says, hey, happy October, because what's going to happen is if they came into our list, they're not going to get an email until the next first Monday, which would be in November. So you don't want to say, hey, great November or whatever. So they're just marking this like that. It's just, I just wanted to show you because sometimes it takes a little bit to rewire your brain to try and think in kind of an evergreen fashion. All right, so now what we want to do, this is cool. Actually, this is brand new. I didn't even notice this. Set field value. That can be extremely, extremely valuable. And we're not going to talk about this in this tutorial, but oh man, I'm excited to see that. Just you had to used to have to do that with legacy stuff before. Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about that in another one. So let's do an email right here. We're going to do email. Boom. We'll call this first new arrivals. Okay. Now we're going to double click into this email, and I know what's going to happen as soon as I double click into this email. I don't have templates set up, so it's going to be the normal Infusionsoft template. So you get to see from scratch how we're going to end up doing this. So I'm going to actually take the subject line from the email that they want me to send out. What's better than new clothes? I don't know. What is better than new clothes? I'm going to say, I usually go, when it comes, when I go and do the from, I always do other, and then I'll change this to triple thread, and then support at triplethread.zendesk.com. Okay. And then down here we need to change this, right? Because silly me, I did not set up this to have a nice, clean looking template, which I've been meaning to do, and forgive me. But this is how it works. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to keep this one because this one is an article one. I'm going to keep this one. Or sorry, I'm going to get rid of that one. Then I'm going to go to layout and style. Layout, I'm going to take off all of these stuff. I don't like these. It's all dependent on your business, what you like. Alignment left. And then let's do style. Simple. Boom, now we look like a normal email. I love having things look like a normal email. Okay. Now, and I don't know, usually I take this off. I don't like that because that's like the first thing people see in their subject line or in the description when they have. Okay, so now I'm going to copy and paste what they have here. Do this. Okay. Bold this. Okay. Now, if you notice, this is a should do this. If you don't do anything with this, this stays kind of like as a normal link. So I always double click into this, make sure that it shows there. I'm going to actually, I created a tag not too long ago that said clicked. It was clicked first. New items link. Okay, that one. Customer engagement campaign. Triple thread clicked new items link. I'll probably move this to a different category, but done. And then insert, because I always want to know if someone, the more tags you have, the more data that you have on the person. So I'm going to insert an update. And then go down to here. I'm going to actually add an image because I know we have something here. So image, triple thread image, insert. Okay. We have a little promo code there set and everything. Really cool. That's so we look all set. We can do a send test if we wanted to. I'm good with not doing it right now. And we go back here. Awesome. I think we're good. So next, what we're going to do is easy way to get this all set up again is to go here. You hold the control key and then drag this over. Then hold the control key, drag this over. Then hold the control key, drag this over, hold the control key, drag this over, and then hold the control key, drag this over. Okay? So 1, 2, we'll connect them all. 3, 4, 5. So now all we have to do is double click into this, and you can see how this makes it so much easier when you don't have all that stuff in all of these different things into one campaign. Now I really don't have to change anything. Obviously I'll change the title on that, but I can go here, I can grab the next one. So how do you spend your Mondays? Boom. Put this here. Then like that. I'm going to double click here. Make sure that's there. And then triple thread clicked new item. I think I said 2. Oh, I think it's new item link, right? Create. Notice that here, at least in the campaign, you can't add it to a category, so that kind of sucks. You can do that in the outside of the campaign builder, in the normal area of the campaign builder. So I'll bold this, boom, and we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Set that to ready. And then we go back. Let's change this to second. Oops. Okay. So, and then if we wanted to publish, we could publish. But generally, start to see how that works, right? So everyone on Monday is going to get that. Everyone on Thursdays is the same thing. Wait at least one day, then run on the third Thursday of any month. They get this survey email. And then on the last month in Friday, so we have the thing right here, wait at least one day and run on the last Friday of every month. And they're just going to go through that cycle, and I can add this ad infinitum. I could just go on and 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 on. They will never know, unless it's the same dang email every single time. They'll never know because we have all these different ones that go out. that it's not an automated process. Pretty cool, huh? All right, that's it. Let me know if you need anything else.